Yeah, yeah, ride the horse right into the college. Yay! Hey, look at that. Open the gates for the Archmage. And mosey on into town. Oh, it's led me on a merry bloody chase again, hasn't it? Ah, there you are. We meet again under different circumstances.
I'm not one for commendations, but I might have lost everything that matters, so thanks.
What?
Archmage or not, my rules about books still stand.
Oh, absolutely. No, I totally agree with you. That's absolutely fine. I'm looking... I don't know how to put this really, and you may laugh, but I'm looking for an Elder Scroll.
And what do you plan to do with it? Do you even know what you're asking about? Or are you just someone's errand boy?
Look, just tell me about them.
I knew it. Everyone comes in here expecting my help, but they don't even have the proper questions. An Elder Scroll is an instrument of immense knowledge and power. To read an Elder Scroll, a person must have the most rigorously trained mind, or else risk madness. Even so, the Divines usually take the reader's sight as a price.
Lovely. Great. So who wrote them? I mean, they're scrolls. They've got to have been written by someone.
It would take a month to explain to you how that very question doesn't even make sense. The scrolls exist here, with us, but also beyond and beneath, before and after. They are bits of divine-made substance, so we could know them. Sorry, talking about the scrolls, you usually end up in irritating and vague metaphors like that. Some people who study them devoutly go mad.
Great. So, I don't suppose you got one lying around, have you?
Ah. You think that even if I did have one here, I would let you see it? It would be kept under the highest security. The greatest thief in the world wouldn't be able to lay a finger on it.
Great. What about me? I'm a Dragonborn. Surely I'm an exception to the rule?
What about... Wait. Are you?
Yes.
Are you the one the Greybeards were calling?
Yes!
I'll bring everything we have on them. But it's not much.
I mean, did you see the big dead
So
dragon?
don't get your hopes up. It's mostly lies, leavened with rumor and conjecture.
Great. Fine. Go get it.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, God, it's not big enough that I'm the Archmage. You know, it's not big enough that... No, he's changed his mind. You know, I have to be Dragonborn as well.
Here you go. Try not to spill anything on them.
Right. Okay, effects of the Elder Scrolls. I'm going to read these ones because they're probably going to be interesting. Not much combating for a while, so you're just going to have to bear with me. It is widely known among scholars that the Elder Scrolls entail a certain hazard in their very reading. The mechanism of the effect has, at present, been largely unknown. Theories of hidden knowledge and divine retribution were the subject of idle speculation with little investigation. I, Justinus Polyphemus, have undertaken to thoroughly document the ailments afflicted by the Elder Scrolls on their readers, though a unified theory on how they manifest continues to elude me and remains a subject for future study. Great. I've grouped the effects into 4, finding that the avenue of experience depends largely upon the mind of the reader. If this is unclear, I hope that a proper... Oh, I don't know how to pronounce this word. Dichotomy? Will lay it plain. Group the first. The Naths. For one who has been received no training in the history or nature of the Elder Scrolls. The scroll is effectively inert. No prophecy can be scryed nor knowledge obtained. While the scroll will not impart learning to the uninformed, nor will it afflict them in any adverse fashion. Visually, the scroll will appear to be awash in odd lettering and symbols. Those who know their astronomy often claim to recognize constellation in the patterns and connections, but such conjecture is impossible to further investigate, since the very nature of this study necessitates unlearned subjects. I see. Can't you get them to then write down the patterns, surely? I don't know. Okay, second group. The unguarded intellects. It is this second group that realizes the greatest danger from attempting to read the scrolls. These are subjects who have an understanding of the nature of the Elder Scrolls and possess sufficient knowledge to actually read what is inscribed there. They have not, however, developed adequate discipline to stave off the mind-shattering effect of having a glimpse of infinity. Those unfortunate souls are struck immediately, irreparably, and completely blind. Such is the price for overreaching one's faculties. It bears mentioning, though, that with the blindness also comes a fragment of that hidden knowledge. Whether the future, the past, or the deep natures of being is dependent on the individual and their place in the greater spheres. But the knowledge does come. Third group. Meditated understanding. Alone in Tamriel, it would appear that only the cult of the ancestor moth has discovered the discipline to properly guard one's mind when reading the Elder Scrolls. Then novices must undergo the most rigorous mental cultivation, and they often spend a decade or more at the monastery before being allowed to read their first Elder Scroll. The monks say this is for the initiate's own protection, as they must have witnessed many unguarded intellects among their more eager ranks. With the appropriate fortitude, these readers also receive blindness, and though at a far lesser magnitude than the unguarded, their vision fogs slightly, but they retain shape, colour, and enough acuity to continue to read mundane text. The knowledge they gain from the scroll is also tempered somewhat. It requires stages of meditation and reflection to fully appreciate and express what one saw. God. And here, finally, the fourth group, illuminated understanding. Between the previous group and this one exists a continuum that has at present only been traversed by the monks of the ancestor moth. With continued readings, the monks become gradually more and more blind, but receive greater and more detailed knowledge. As they spend their waking hours pondering the revelations, they must also receive a further degree of mental fortitude. There is, for many monks, a day of penultimate reading, when the only knowledge the Elder Scroll imparts is that the monk's next reading shall be his last. Great. For each monk, the penultimate reading comes at a different and unknowable time. Preliminary work has been done to predict the occurrence by charting the severity of an individual monk's blindness, but all who reach these later stages report that the increasing blindness seems to taper with increased readings. Some pose that the notion that some other unseen sense is in fact continuing to diminish at this upper range, but I shall leave such postulations to philosophers. To prepare for this ultimate reading, a monk typically withdraws to seclusion in order to reflect upon a lifetime of revelations and appoint his mind for a reception of his last. Upon this final reading, he is forever blinded, as sure as those unguarded ones who raced to knowledge. The illuminated one, though, has retained understanding over a lifetime and typically possesses a more integral notion of what has been revealed to him. It is hoped that this catalogue will prove useful to those who wish to further our mortal understanding of the Elder Scrolls. The Moth Priests remain aloof about these matters, taking the gradual debilitation that comes with the reading as a point of pride. What? May this serve as a useful starting point for those hoping to take upon such study. Great.
All this knowledge might have been lost were it not for you.
Correct. And that in itself should be enough for you to let me have these
books.
books.
I don't care if you wrote it yourself. If you want a book from here, you go through me.
Yeah. Okay, what we got here? Ask him about the insane book. Why is this an insane book? I tell you what, I've already read one book, so I'm just going to leave this for you guys through. So there's the first couple of pages. And then there's a few more. There we go. Enjoy.
The Arcanium is always accepting new volumes. I'll take what I can get.
Great. Okay. The Ruminations book is incomprehensible.
Aye, that's the work of Septimus Cygnus. He's the world's master of the nature of Elder Scrolls, but, well, he's been gone for a long while. Too long.
Gone? Where did he go? To the realm of madness?
Somewhere up north, in the ice fields. He said he found some old Dwemer artifact, but well, that was years ago. Haven't heard from him since.
Ugh, right. Joy.
What now?
Nothing, I'm just thinking. Actually, more thinking about what I can eat to reduce my weight. Actually, that's a bit of a contrary thing to say. I'll just eat all this bread like a big fat person. Right then. That's... Oh, some Skyrim doors. I can get up here. Well, that might be vaguely useful, I suppose. There's my horse. At least this place is back to normal now. Hello, horsey. I ain't got too cold. Yeah, I know. Don't worry. I'll find you a nice stable soon, but I'm trying to save the world here. You'll thank me in the long run. Whoa. Up north. Literally north from the college. It's not actually that far. Okay, I suppose I should just leave my horse here then. There's got to be a way of a bit of shelter for the poor thing. Just stay there. Wherever. You'll look after yourself, I'm sure. Yeah, you just stay there. It's kind of not quite as snowy, sort of. You know what? Let's ride to the stables. I'm gonna go home, sell some stuff, and I'm gonna head back.
I've been looking for you.
What?
Got something I'm supposed to deliver. Your hands only.
Really?
Let's see here. A letter. Not sure who from. He wouldn't say, just that he was a friend of yours.
Really?
Looks like that's it. Got to go.
Okay. A letter from a friend. Here we go. You caused a stir at the throat of the world when you demonstrated the power of your Thum. Not everyone is anxious for the return of the Dragonborn. I, for one, desired to see you grow and develop your talents. Skyrim needs a true hero these days. You should turn your attention to Greywater Gorge. I understand that it holds a mysterious source of power that can only be unlocked by the Dragonborn. You're sincerely for another one. I will go there.
Got some good pieces out here if you're looking to buy. More inside.
Well then, go on. Move to your little designated area where you'll actually buy things off me.
I don't claim to be the... Have you met my father?
No, come on.
He's a steward up at Dragon's
I'll tell you what, let me get some hides.
I help my father. Blades, helmets, pretty much anything to suit your needs.
Good old Dragonbane. I'm keeping hold of that. Put it on my wall. Yeah, I have these arrows which are useless. These iron arrows are useless. Surely there's something I can... Oh, here we go, here we go. Headdress. Braces of alchemy. I wanted to break that apart. Illusion spells cost less to cut... You know what, stuff it. I don't even need that enchantment, do I? Okay, right.
Don't forget to check inside
Good
the
to
shop
have you
if
by
you
my
need
side,
anything.
friend. I need reliable people.
If there's any luck, I've got some more stuff here.
Got something for just about everybody. Everything. Some may call this junk. Me, I call them treasures.
Health regenerates faster. Cool. What would be sensible
Do come back.
would be very quickly going to Dragon's Reach and disassembling these things. It's a shame I can't have an enchanter in my house. Now where's the mage guy?
One of the new servants? Remember that I like my meat rare.
I don't care, kid. You have to pay attention who your thane is. Well, not your thane, but one of your thanes. Treat me with some respect. You should treat all your elders with respect, child. Where's the guy gone? Well, I'm guessing that was dinner time. Ah, there you are.
Come to Dragon's Reach to these spells and incantations for those with the talent to cast them.
Okay, nothing there worth selling. Whatever that is. Annals of the Dragon Guard, I mean, yeah, I suppose I can keep hold of that. Mace Etiquette, yeah, that can go. I'm going to keep hold of those and just put them in my bookcase, I think.
You know, if you've got the aptitude, you should join the Mages College in Winterhold.
What? I'm the Archmage of the blooming college. It's just a bit quicker to fast travel and then come in it this way. Okay. This is where I keep all my ingredients. And whenever I remember, I try and keep hold of the salt. But yeah, when I do potions, that's pretty much where I go for my potions. Need to deposit some more bits of dragon. And all these masks. Weird dragon priest masks. Quite scary. Oh. Put that on there. Yeah, Dragonbane. Very nice. Bit of cooking. Really could do with more salt. Might have some more in the ingredients, but to be honest, have these recharged? Do they ever actually replenish these when you harvest them? Because that'd be a shame if they didn't, because then they'd be kind of a bit pointless. Salt, salt, salt. Here we go, salt pile. Oh, look at that. I mean, 18, 16 of the stuff. The next question is, oh yes, Draven's bow. I don't even know what Draven's bow's all about. Put Draven's bow up there. I have no idea what it's for, why I'm carrying it. All I know is I need to put some books on my shelf. I am useless at putting books on shelves, as you can see. But eventually I'll probably end up with a lot more, and they'll probably look a little bit better as well. With any luck, anyway. I'm very tempted to actually find there's this mountain thing. So there's the Imperial Legion mission. Location of the Elder Scroll. There we go. Greywater Gorge. Is that it? No. Greywater Gorge, here we go. I'm guessing that there's another word or something like that, which would be nice. Would be very, very nice. So if I go to Broken Fang Cave, I can hopefully head down to there, to Greywater Gorge.